Jesus answered, "Do you say this of your own accord, or do others say it and you about me?" Pilate answered, "Am I a Jew? Your own nation and chief priests have handed you over to me. What have you done?" Jesus answered, "My kingship is not of this world. If my kingship were of this world, my servants would fight that I might not be handed over to the Jews. But my kingship is not from this world." Pilate said to him, "So you are a king?" Jesus answered, "You say that I am king. For this I was born, and for this I have come into the world, to bear witness to the truth. Everyone who is of the truth hears my voice." Pilate said to him, "What is truth?"
The first station. Jesus is condemned to death. There you stand before the crowd after being beaten. You did never deny yourself, yet humbly accept the punishment given to you by those who had witnessed your miracles. It's easy to look at this scene now and think, how could they have accused you and condemned you to death? All you did was love every person you met. Yet they are not alone in their condemnation of you.
How often do I ignore you at school and the person no one wants to talk to? How often do my words condemn you in the way that I speak about others? It was not only the Jews and the Pontius Pilate who condemned you, but I stand next to them shouting just as loud, "Crucify him!"
Jesus, forgive me for the ways in which I condemned and pierced others with my words and actions. Help me to love like you and to learn from your example.
Lạy Chúa, khán giả nào Ngài vác trên vai, đau thương nào phủ kín tâm tư, được tình đó Ngài dành cho con. Lạy Chúa, xin cho con bước đi với Ngài, xin cho con cùng bán với Ngài, học giá trên đường về con đi. Lạy Chúa, xin cho con tắm linh với Ngài, xin cho con được chén với Ngài, để được sống với Ngài cùng con.
The second station. Jesus carries the cross. By now you have endured a sleepless night, betrayal by your friends, and a beating that is too horrible to fully imagine. You've been whipped, stripped, and spit on by countless faces, some of whom last week treated you as royalty as you entered the city. And now they hand you a cross to carry. The weight of it is far more than any number of pounds we can figure. For in carrying the cross, you carry the weight of our sins.
How often do I forget that you have carried the load for me? How often do I try to carry things on my own, not allowing you to help me? It was not only the sins of the world that you carried. It was my sin, my selfishness, my pride, my anger. Each added more weight to the load. And it was not only my sin you carried, but also my burdens, my worries, my fears, my sadness, my insecurities? Each you carry step by step up towards Golgotha, the place of the skull.
Jesus, help me not to forget the load that you carry for me. Give me the strength and the courage to let go of those things that separate me from you.
Mùa đồng nào đâm thấu con tim, linh nhọn nào còn loan máu đào, sỉ nhục nào còn vương trên mắt. Lạy Chúa, những ước nào gục ngã đau thương, có đôi đòn thành quét thê lương, đừng tình đó Ngài dành cho con.
The third station. Jesus falls for the first time. As you walk through the narrow streets, every movement, every jolt burns and reopens your wounds. The pain along with the weight of the cross becomes too much and you fall. Jesus falls for the first time. In boxing, when a fighter falls and is too beaten to continue, the fight is stopped by the referee. Yet, there is no one there to stop the battle that you fight for us. Even though you know what still lies ahead, you do not stop and somehow find the strength to continue.
How many times have I fallen in my walk? Too many to count, I'm sure. How many times when I fall, I don't feel like getting back up and trying again? There are too many temptations that I am faced with that feel too fun and easy to do because so many around me are doing them.
Jesus, help me to remember your courage and perseverance when you fell. Give me the courage to get back up when I fall. Help me remember that it is worth it to live as you lived.
Ôi đường tình Chúa đã đi qua, con đường hồng từ non máu đào, ôi lưỡi đồng còn loan hết máu. Lạy Chúa, hỡi sao nào Ngài nóng tình Chúa, chén ấm nào Ngài uống say chưa, từ đó Ngài dành cho con. Cho con bước đi với Ngài, cho con cùng bán với Ngài, sống với Ngài vinh quang.
The fourth station, Jesus meets his mother. Amid all the shouts and jeers from the crowd that move like a wave in your mind as you struggle to remain conscious, one voice stands out. At first, it is so faint that you wonder if it is real. But then, as your eyes meet and you see her face, you are not surprised that she is there for you. She has always been there for you. Her yes to the Father has been a light in the darkness. And now, here in your darkest hour, she is there.
There are so many times when I feel alone in my struggles. It seems that no one understands what I'm going through, especially my parents. But I realize they must. How many times have I hidden things from my parents out of fear of what they would say, or what trouble I would be in when all that they want is to love me?
Jesus, help me to remember that I am never alone in my struggles. Help me to see my parents as you saw yours. Help me know their love for me, and when things are hard between us, help me to remember the light of your mother in your life.
Con đường nào Chúa đã đi qua, con đường nào Ngài đã phán truyền, con người nào cầu trên cao. Lời Chúa, lời cho nào Ngài phát thiên thai, đâu lúc nào thiên không tư. Chết với Ngài để được sống với Ngài vinh quang.
The fifth station. Simon helps Jesus carry his cross. The soldiers who had beaten you all day had what appears to be a moment of compassion. Yet instead, their selfish motives override their opportunity for charity. They only want to follow their orders to get you up to the place where you will be crucified. How beaten you look that they decide to grab Simon, a Cyrenian, out of the crowd to help you carry the cross. He follows behind you, walking in your steps, helping you move forward. You press on, knowing that the worst is yet to come.
How often do I pass up an opportunity to help someone in need? Do I let what others may think of me stop me from reaching out?
Jesus, open my ears to hear the ways that you call me to serve. Help me follow Simon's example for helping others. Help me to know what it means to be a true and faithful servant.
Lạy Chúa, những phước nào gục ngã đau thương, bao nỗi đòn hẳn quen thê lương, vì đó Ngài dành cho con. Chúa, xin cho con ước tin với Ngài, xin cho con cùng sáng với Ngài, thật ra trên đường đời con đi. Lạy Chúa, xin cho con đóng kính với Ngài, xin cho con được chết với Ngài, để được sống với Ngài vinh quang.
The sixth station. Veronica wipes the face of Jesus.